Hey guys, welcome back. If you'll remember, not too long ago, I posted another video asking you guys which tricks you would like to learn. And I got a few responses, and so what I'm going to do actually is to post not one, not two, but three instructional videos showing you guys how to do some card tricks. So I will do one trick in this video, and then over the next week or two I'll post two more so you guys can see three tricks in total over the next week or two and how they're done. So the first trick that I'm doing that somebody wanted to see was called the poker trick. So I uploaded this one pretty recently, probably just in the last couple of weeks. So if you need a refresher on what this trick looks like, go back and watch the poker trick and come on back. This is the trick, just to kind of summarize it real quick, is this is where I lay out 10 cards face down in a row, and me and the spectator take turns drawing cards, and when it's all said and done, I end up with a royal flush for my 5 cards. And I'll show you guys how that one is done. So to start, you need a little bit of preparation. You need to get your 5 cards for a royal flush. I use spades, but you can use whatever you want. And then I pick 5 cards that I want the spectator to end up with. Now these can really be any 5 cards. What I like to do is to give them a decent poker hand, not 5 completely terrible cards. I like to give them something like this, where they have a pair, maybe like an ace, because that's a high card, a queen. Give them some decent cards, just so that they might think, as the trick's going on, that they might get a better poker hand than you. So just one suggestion is to give them an okay poker hand. So what you want to do is alternate, make a pile of 10 cards alternating the royal flush cards and the random cards. So just like this, and turn the cards face down. And so what I know now is that the top card is a royal flush card that I want to make sure that I end up with. So is this one, this one, this one, and this one. Every other card is a card for my royal flush. So you take this group of 10, you can put it on top of your deck, you can do some false cuts, some false shuffles, whatever you want. And when you're ready to actually start the trick, you deal out the 10 cards. Now I know, having just dealt the cards, that this card is a royal flush card, which means that this one is, this one is, this one is, and this one is. So what I have to do is make sure that I end up with these 5 cards. And I'll show you exactly how you do that. The rule of this trick is that we'll take turns picking cards, and the only rule is that you have to pick a card from one of the 2 ends. You can't pick a card from the middle. So the way this trick works is I will start, and I know that this card is a royal flush card. So I will take out this card and put it in my pile. Now if you'll notice, what I've basically done at this point is to trap the spectator, because this card is a random card, and by picking the royal flush card, this card is also a random card. So no matter which card they pick, I'm safe. They're not going to pick one of my royal flush cards that I need. So basically the secret of this trick is that whichever side they pick a card from, and it doesn't matter, when it's my turn again, I pick my card from that same side. So if they pick maybe this card, when it's my turn again, I have to pick the card from the same side, because by picking this card, that opened up a royal flush card. So just watch which side they pick a card from, and when it's your turn, just pick a card from the same side. Now what you want to do is you want to try to sell it a little bit. Like if they pick this card, don't immediately pick this card. Like do some acting, try to act like you're really thinking about, gee, do I really want this card or do I want this one? You can, try to wave your hand over the cards and try to get like a psychic sense of what a better card is. Just try to sell it a little bit. So they'll pick this card, I'll pick this card. Now one thing you can do when it's their turn that I like to do is to show them what their options are. So you might like pick up this card and say, I'll show you what this card is. Do you want this card or do you want this unknown card? Just to kind of add another level of, mystery to the trick. So they might want this card, they might not. So let's say they want this card. Again, since they picked from that side, I have to pick from this side. Again, you can show them when it's their turn. You can show them both cards. They can, freely pick whichever one they want. Let's say they do want this one. I'll pick again from this side. Let's say they want this side still. I'll pick this one, and then they have the card left over. If you follow all of that exactly, they will end up with not a terrible hand, a pair of nines, an ace, pretty good, but you will, of course, always end up with the royal flush. So that's it. There's not much to it. It's a pretty simple trick. All you need is a normal deck of cards. There's no sleight of hand or anything, no memorization. Really, it's a pretty easy trick, but I think it pays off pretty well. So that is the poker trick. If you follow kind of the way I described it, this should work for you every time. So that is the poker trick. Thank you for watching. You guys picked a good one to want to learn. And like I said, I'll do 2 more videos, 2 more instructional videos over the next week or 2. So be on the lookout for those. So that's it for this time. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.